Hey guys, Happy New Year. I cannot believe we made it to 2021, but we are here. And today I want to talk to you guys about how I crushed my physical goals this year. So, in August of 2019, I had my second C-section and I had my second daughter, Bianca Bella Ferguson. Actually, I have a video where I talk about that, so I will link that below. Usually, after I have C-section, my body doesn't begin to feel normal until about a year, a little over a year. The scar, the swelling, everything that goes into having a C-section, a major surgery, and all of that. Usually after I go through the life change of having a child and a major surgery, I give myself and my body time to recover, and I usually give myself about 6 months, wait until the holidays come, enjoy myself during the holidays, and then get back into it after. So through January and February, I made little changes here and there. Then we had a family trip in March. I just enjoyed myself, relaxed. By the way, we took our kids to Spanish Wells for that family trip, and that is the best place to take your family, especially if you have little kids, because you don't have to worry about them. You just have fun, just relax, and it is such like the perfect place to take your kids. I also have a video on that, which I'll link below if you want to see that. Oh my goodness! So after that trip is when I decided to make real changes. Started with the end of March. My friend Felicia and I, we decided to go vegan for a month, but I didn't see much of a difference because I just ate a lot of pasta. So that was my mistake there. But it was a good start to get me working out and eating healthier. During this time, the pandemic hit and lockdowns and all of that. Working out was the only time like I pretty much had for myself. And so I really enjoyed those times and made those times a priority. Helped me to relieve stress and feel good. I think that it is really important to find something that helps you feel good about yourself. Take time for yourself, even if it's 30 minutes a day, just find something. And that helps a ton. So with my husband being home during this time, it was definitely a life change for us. And something to get used to, because I'm used to being home with the kids. He was not used to that. And then not working, it was a huge life change for us, and trying to get used to these times was a lot. This happened from about the end of March to July, August? Yeah, I think so. July, August-ish. I also did another video where I talked about my 3 tips to help me lose weight, and I feel like these tips were like key in those little changes that actually make a big difference in the end. So I will link that video below as well. Then in September, Mila went to school. This was another life change. Ended up keeping my workouts consistent. I would take the time where Bianca napped to do my workout. Then there was another lockdown. Schools were closed. We had to switch to virtual schooling. Another life change. Working out was definitely a priority for me. My husband, Kyle, he actually got up around 5:30 every morning to go work out when he was going to the gym. I never thought that I would do that because I was like, I cannot wake up that early. But it happened, and I was like, okay, let me just see how it goes for like a day or two. With Mila being virtually on school, I was like, I'm probably gonna have to be with her, helping her most of the time, which I did. But I didn't know how it would play out, so I was like, the best bet for me to get my workout in is to wake up early in the morning and get it in. So that's what I did, and I'm so glad that I did that. It's very difficult to wake up early that morning. Like, I make sure try to get myself to go to sleep like the latest 11. Sometimes it's later, sometimes it's earlier, like 10:30. I just have to shift things around because it was always hard for me to go to sleep early as well. Waking up early helps me get more things done throughout the day. So that kind of shifted everything, and I got my workout in. And it's also a perfect time for me because I know that I will at least get 30 minutes to an hour just by myself of being able to get my workout in, pray, and just think about things. I definitely treasure that time. So I wake up at 5:30 a.m. now, and I'm not saying that you have to do that to get a good workout in. Definitely do not, but it just is what works for me right now. Through this year, I have learned that consistency is definitely key, because there have been many times that I have messed up, and probably like every week, every other week, who knows? Especially in eating healthy. I always find something to eat, and I love food, but I always keep pushing and keep going. And every time I mess up or thing that I probably shouldn't have because I have goals, I still take the next day to eat healthy. Actually, you will see the results and the change if you just keep going. So just keep going. No matter how many times you mess up, just keep going. Because I have a lot. This year, I lost my dad through cancer, and during that time, I thought a lot about just about his life. And one thing that he taught me was the importance of discipline. And I remember every morning when I was in high school, he would wake me up early to go walking with him to work. And that was before school, so that was very early. It was still dark outside. And the reason I kept doing it was because he would say, if you don't wake up to work out, then you don't get this. Like, you don't get to watch TV or be on the computer later. And I was like, I want to do that, so I'm gonna walk. So the times it would be him, me and my sister walking to work, and at that time I know he really treasured that time with us, because with him working a lot, he didn't get that much time with us. And now looking back at it, I really treasure those times. I think that's why I am so disciplined in making sure I get my workout in, because that was the main thing I did with him. That was one of the main things that he taught me. Also, I got my master's in human services, marriage and family therapy. I like to think about why people do things in a certain way, or why people think a certain way. So I usually like to do that with myself. That's why, yeah, I correlated both of those things together. But anyway, here I started out at my highest weight after pregnancy being 164 point something, I can't remember, but I'll put it up here. You'll see it through the clips. 164, and then got to my lowest weight this year being 142. So I lost a total of 22 pounds. I still have a ways to go, but I'm excited to see what 2021 brings, and I am working on building muscle, toning, and still have a couple of pounds that I would like to lose. Still have some weight that I would like to lose, but I am definitely further ahead than I would have been if I just stopped because of the year that 2020 was. So if you would like to follow me on this continued journey, please like, subscribe, comment, all of the things. Peace and love, you guys. Bye.